Ego is defined as a person's sense of self-importance or self-esteem. A woman with a healthy ego is self-assured and secure. She has a positive view of herself and is able to handle criticism and setbacks. She is also able to put her own needs and wants above those of others. However, there are times when a woman's ego gets in the way and she becomes difficult to deal with. She may become self-centered and demanding, or she may become excessively competitive and critical of others. If you find yourself in a situation where you need to deal with a woman with a big ego, there are some things you can do to bring her down a peg or two. In this video, we look at 9 proven ways to destroy any woman's ego. 1. Don't hang on to her every word. Don't hang on to her every word and start worshiping the ground she walks on. It's the quickest way to kill any chance of a real relationship. Remember, you're two people with two opinions. You don't have to agree with everything she says, and she shouldn't agree with everything you say either. If you find yourself constantly nodding and agreeing with her, even when you don't really agree, she's going to see right through it. 2. Don't agree with her all the time. Don't always agree with her. This may seem like common sense, but it's something that a lot of guys get wrong. When you constantly agree with her, you're not challenging her, and she's not going to respect you for it. In fact, she'll probably see you as weak and spineless. Instead, try to disagree with her occasionally, not in a confrontational way, but in a way that shows you're willing to have an open dialogue. She'll respect you for it, and it'll help keep the conversation interesting. 3. Ignore her when she's throwing a tantrum or a fit. An effective way to make her feel unimportant is to ignore her when she's throwing a tantrum or a fit. It might be hard at first, but it can really work. Women usually throw fits because they want their partners to pay attention to them. So if you just pretend they are invisible, it can make them feel insignificant. Additionally, try not to give in and don't show that you're affected by her behavior. This will only send the message that she can do whatever she wants and get away with it, and that won't help your cause at all. In some cases, women will attempt to manipulate their partners with their emotions, but if you don't allow yourself to be manipulated, then she'll know her attempts are useless, and she'll eventually stop trying. It's important that you remain strong and firm in order for this strategy to work effectively. 4. Do not compliment her looks. While it may seem counterintuitive, if you want to destroy a woman's ego, the best way to do it is to stop complimenting her on her looks. Women are used to having their looks praised, and when you stop providing that affirmation, it can throw them off balance. It's like telling a child they can't have a toy they really want. They're going to feel rejected and disappointed. In order for this to work, you have to be consistent. Stop praising her completely and let her figure out for herself that she is attractive without your help. The lack of affirmation will be sure to get her attention and cause her ego to take a hit. 5. Never ask for commitment. If you want to destroy a woman's ego and have her chase after you, then never ask for commitment. Letting her know that you don't need her but that she still has the opportunity to be with you will make her feel like she needs to earn your affection or prove herself to keep it. You can accomplish this by keeping your relationship casual or avoiding any mention of commitment or labels in the relationship. 6. Never argue with her or get emotional. A surefire way to completely destroy any woman's ego and make her feel powerless is to never argue with her, no matter how wrong she is. This will instantly cause her to lose her face and make her feel like she has no control over the situation. If a woman isn't given a chance to prove that she's right, then she won't feel like she has any power or dominance over the situation. Also, getting emotional in an argument can be damaging. Women are typically more in touch with their emotions than men, so if you become overly emotional when arguing with her, it will make it easier for her to push your buttons and put you in an uncomfortable position. So instead of getting upset or angry, try staying calm and composed. This way, you can assert yourself without escalating the situation further. 7. Don't be so eager to be with her. It can be tough not to succumb to her every demand, but standing your ground and showing you have other things going on in your life is one of the best ways to cut down a woman's ego. Women like feeling wanted, but they also appreciate when they don't feel like they have complete control over the situation. Some women may try to control you by guilt-tripping or belittling you, and this can be a big blow to her ego. Show her that you don't necessarily need her in your life by setting boundaries and not being so eager to be with her. If she senses that you're confident and comfortable with who you are without her, this can take a toll on her ego as well. This doesn't mean that you should be insensitive or unkind. Just make sure she understands that when it comes to what she wants and needs, it's not always about getting it right away. Showing kindness combined with self-assurance will go a long way in helping bring down a woman's ego. 8. Talk to her in your spare time and schedule time for her once or twice a week. Don't forget to chat with her. Make sure you hit her up, mostly in your free time. This means that you should be meeting up with her once or twice a week and talking to her on the phone or over video chat if possible. You want her to think that you are busy and have little time for her. Tell her that you have other engagements and commitments to attend to, which makes it difficult for you to be available all the time. When she senses that your attention isn't always on her, she will begin to feel insecure, and this is one of the most effective ways of destroying a girl's ego. 9. Never get jealous about other men around her. It's important to never show any jealousy when other men are around her. Women have egos too, and if you show that you're jealous of them, it will only fuel her ego and make her more confident. This can be tricky because she may try to make you jealous on purpose just to stroke her own ego. The key here is to remain indifferent. That doesn't mean you can't say anything. Just make sure it isn't something that shows your insecurities or puts down the other guy. Just make an objective comment or joke about the situation and move on from there. You want to make sure that she knows that you are fully confident in yourself and your relationship, no matter who is around. In conclusion, if you want to destroy a woman's ego, you need to be confident and use the strategies we've talked about in this video. Don't be afraid to be yourself and have a backbone. Women respond to assertiveness and dominance, so make sure to display these qualities. And finally, remember that it's important to be genuine and authentic. If you can make her feel good about herself and make her feel like you're not just trying to manipulate her, she'll be much more likely to fall for you.